What is up, my friends? My name is Equatorium, and today I'm back with another episode of Proven Farming Methods. And today, guys, I'm taking advantage of the Witch event and utilizing them in my miner attacks. So this strategy today can be used both for Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11. We're calling it a Mass Miner Witch Slap. Let's take a look. So as you guys can see from the log right next to me, I did pretty well with this attack strategy, and my plan here was to go in with my mass miner attack and to walk my witches behind my heroes around the outside of the base, allowing the skeletons to kind of spam the base, mess up the defenses, have them get distracted so those heroes could walk further, clean out more of the base. And why don't I start talking about it, or stop talking about it, and actually jump into the first attack. And this one right here, as you can see, we're hanging out in Crystal League in this one, and that's where I will always recommend that you guys hang out when you're doing your farming. And I have my king and queen going around the upper west hand side of the base, and I put the witches in right behind. Some of those witches are going to go into the base, other witches are going to follow the walk of those heroes, and those skeletons are just building up. They're going to shoot through the walls, all while the Grand Warden and the miners are going to push through the core of the base. Now, let me tell you guys, if you don't have a Grand Warden, this attack strategy is still valid. You don't need the Warden to be successful with this attack. Now, you're going to pop those heroes' abilities when they're either in danger or when they're in an area of the base that is really high under fire, especially those miners in the core of the base. You want to, when they get to that center of the base, when there's a lot of stuff raining down on them, that's when you want to actually pop the Grand Warden's ability if you're a Town Hall 11 and make them safe for the time being. So as you can see right here, guys, I only needed to use one of my heal spells, so this did not cost very much to cook up. And actually what I'll do with you guys is show you at the end of the video. I'll actually cook up this army and you'll be able to see exactly how much it costs. Now, mind you, this was done during the Witch event, so instead of costing 350 Dark Elixir, I think they cost something like 35. I could be wrong, but I've been taking advantage of the events going on in Clash of Clans, utilizing the troops, mixing them with other attack strategies that I've been doing, getting the rewards, and getting those inexpensive raids as well. Now, I have a couple more that I'm going to share with you guys, and why don't we go over here to, we got some good ones here. We'll take a look at this one. Again, hanging out in Crystal League, Crystal 2 on this raid, and you can see 35 miners, 4 witches, and I'm doing the same thing. I got the king in there, and I think what I do on this one is I walk one side of the base with the king and the witches, and the other side of the base with the queen. So I have the queen down here in the south, the king walking up towards the north of the base from the west, so we have a walk on both sides of the base. Many different ways you could utilize this attack strategy, and to be honest, guys, it worked really well. And when the event ended, I even considered continuing using this farming strategy because it worked so well. The reason why I didn't is without the event, it's going to cost you 3, 6, 9, 12, 1400 Dark Elixir, which if you're trying to save up to upgrade your king and queen, maybe you wouldn't want to spend that much Dark Elixir on an attack. So far right here, we have utilized a couple of heal spells, but there was a ton of Dark Elixir in the center of this base. I wanted to make sure I got each and every drop of it. I don't know why I sounded weird when I said each, but I did, but that's fine. So let me know so far, guys, how are you enjoying this Proven Farming Methods series? I've brought a new farming strategy to you guys every single week. Hopefully you guys are utilizing those so that you could take advantage of this this builder event that's going on right now. Everything is building up twice as fast, getting ready for that 2018 Town Hall 12 update. And actually, when this video goes live, guys, that may have actually dropped, so hopefully you guys are ready to get yourselves moving up on your way, on your journey to a maxed Town Hall 12. I know that I'm trying my best to get myself there. And I used 4 of the 5 spells on this one. As you can see, 584,000 elixir. That's a huge profit. 5,000 dark. And we're going to end up with around 400,000 gold in this raid. We'll just double time through the last seconds of it here. And I'll show you maybe one more attack strategy just to kind of firm it up in your brain so that you can go out and try it in your farming attempts. Now, you may be noticing there's a lot of dead bases, guys. There are a ton of dead bases out here, and you should be taking advantage of them. Now, a question you may have is, what if you don't have all of your heroes? What if you only have a king and your queen, she's sleeping for some reason, she's upgrading, or maybe she is maybe she's down from another raid? You can still go with your king and have the witches go behind the king, so you'll have that witch walk behind the king just down one side of the base, which is perfectly fine. You don't need to walk two sides of the base. Now check it out here. The king and those witches, they're narrowing the base, allowing the miners to stay towards one side, so they could basically almost all be in that aura of the Grand Warden as they push themselves through the base. This one's going really well, guys. The base didn't have as much loot as the last attack that we just saw, but there was enough loot in here. Notice I'm using that heal spell in the core. It's really probably the best spot to use the heal is where those high hit point buildings are, where you're in range of all the defenses, so that as many miners as possible can be within that heal spell, and you know, with hopes that you don't have to drop too many of them. My goal is to always only drop one or less heal spells in an attack. Now, I have them cooked up. I'm ready to use them if I need to, but if I can get through a raid without utilizing all the heal spells, that's a successful raid to me because, well, I'm saving myself elixir. Close to, I think it's 30,000 elixir for a heal spell. And I actually want to show you one more raid. I'm going to show you one that was not a 100% attack because, again, guys, we're farming. We don't need to get 100% attacks in all these farms right here. And this one had a ton of dark. Look at that dark elixir in there, guys. 6,706 dark elixir. And again, same composition. I do have my entire army trained up. I'm going in with my king, queen, and witches around one side of the base. Now, I'm thinking as I'm looking at it now, what I was trying to do as I watch it now, I was trying to narrow out the right-hand side of the base, but you'll see I didn't get a 3-star on this one, but it's not a dead base. We have a live, almost, I mean, the Inferno Towers are one level down. The Eagle Artillery, it's really hard to tell what level that Eagle is, but it's not a weak base. So we're going against a decent base right here, and I'm still going to get a lot of loot, primarily that dark, because that's what I was going for, because I wanted to put my king to sleep, allow him to get upgraded. And you could see, using those heal spells so that they can push through those Inferno Towers, because you know if someone's got their Infernos set on multi, you want to punish them, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do right here. I'm trying to get through the Town Hall, through the Inferno Towers, so I can get my miners over to that dark elixir. It looks so good sitting right there. I want all that dark, and that's where the miners are going to be heading to next. They're on top of the dark, a couple of strikes, and that's going to be taken down. Bam, right there, guys. And now remember, with the update coming, the Town Hall 12 2018 update, I said it properly that time, the miners are getting a huge buff, maybe one of the biggest buffs of troops in the game. They're going to be faster, and they're going to go under the ground quicker, so they are not going to be exposed as long, and they're going to really push through a base fast. We are going to see miners in war. I can almost guarantee it, guys, and you know I'm going to be covering it right here on the channel. So now what I wanted to do with you guys is train up this army, because I had someone request it in the comments of one of my last videos. They want to see how much it costs. We're going to get rid of the wizard. We're going to get rid of 4 archers. We're going to get rid of a bunch of these guys. We're going to put a bunch of witches in here. There we go. We're going to backfill it with miners and then 2 archers. Save. Now we can see how much it costs. And as you can see, guys, it costs 211,000 elixir, 1,400 dark elixir. It says it right there, just like I said before. So that's the cost of this army. Again, if you're farming dark, you may not want to use this attack strategy because you are using dark, although it's only 1,400. And if you are attacking bases with 5,000 dark elixir in it, that's a good profit right there, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I hope you get to try out this farming strategy, especially if witches go on sale again. And as you guys saw a moment ago, I was doing this mass miner with some P.E.K.K.A as well. Maybe I'll have a video for you guys on that one. It's called my P.E.K.K.A slap mass miner. But basically this was a mass miner witch slap attack, and it was done for farming purposes. Give it a shot. Let me know if you like it or not. Again, I know it costs a little bit more dark than you may want to spend, so you can let me know that in the comments. If you made it this far in the video, guys, throw a thumbs up. Let me know that you made it to this point in the video. You guys are the OGs of the channel, actually sticking around until the end of the video, so thank you guys. Much love to all of you for watching this far. Also, guys, if you want to hang out with me, you can find me over on Discord and on Twitter, and make sure you come check out my live streams on Friday nights and my Springtrap show with Clara Dragoon on Saturdays. Huge things coming to this channel, guys. I don't know if you've been noticing some of the amazing stuff that's happened, but more is to come. Big plans. Hope to see you guys there. Until next time, be good.